Hi guys, and welcome back to another budget with me. So this is November and our second paycheck of the month. Things have been kind of crazy and I'm really sorry my last couple videos were late. This one is also late, so you're gonna get a bunch this week while I just try and catch up. So I got back from my cruise. Things were great on the cruise. Things were great for the first couple of days off of the cruise. And then unfortunately I have a chronic illness that decided to rear its ugly head very intensely, and I ended up in the hospital last Thursday. So one of these overspent categories is in fact a hospital bill for $854.40. Obviously my medical fund isn't enough to cover this, and I thought about trying to make it work, taking it from other categories, taking it out of my emergency fund, but I think I've come to the conclusion where I'm just going to pull it from my HSA. That is what an HSA is meant for, so that's how I'm going to use it this time. My original plan for my HSA was just to not spend out of it and let it keep growing. That's really common in the FIRE community, if you're familiar with that. That was sort of my plan, to just let that stay invested and let it keep compounding and save myself for medical. But obviously I didn't have that much saved at this point in time, and I don't really want to try and find $854 because that is an entire paycheck for me. I mean, you can see right here, my paycheck I have in is $863. So I don't think it'll be feasible to try and find that money, and I don't really want to pull it out of my emergency fund. So I am just going to pull it straight from my HSA, and hopefully next year I can be in a better space with my medical fund where if I did have to go to the hospital again, I would not be in this situation and there would be enough money there to cover it. That was a lot of information. I'll probably talk more about my hospital trip in a little bit, but this forgotten expense of $1,250, my rental company, for some reason, says my insurance is not, good anymore. And so now they're charging me their own insurance. So I think I need to go in and, resend it or talk to someone. But I have a feeling I'm not going to get this $1,250 back by the time I fix it. Unfortunately, I didn't know this was on my account until I got back from the cruise. I had checked my emails and stuff, and it was actually already 2 days late. So I paid it immediately. Before I even got off the ship, we had internet again. I paid it. So I probably won't get this back since I've already paid it. I doubt they're going to reimburse me for it, which kind of sucks, but it's $1,250. It is what it is. And they did not, fortunately, charge me a late fee. So that was what I was really worried about, because I knew the late fee would be like $25, $50, and that's more than the charges. So I'm going to go through my paperwork and just figure out what went wrong between them and me, because I'm pretty sure my insurance expires in December. So I don't know why they would have charged me for November. But that's something I'll have to figure out later. Okay, so for now, we're going to leave the medical. I'm waiting for the actual bill to hit. The hospital's web interface basically says I made a prepayment right now. So there's no bill for me to pull and send to my HSA. So I'm just going to ignore that for a little. Hopefully next week I'll have the bill and I can submit it and get the money. I did in fact leave it on my credit card too. I haven't paid it off of my credit card yet either, just because that seemed like a lot. So I'm just waiting. I'm going to let the $850 hit on my credit card balance, and we're just going to go from there. So yeah. Also, my credit card, after the cruise and the hospital bill and all of my auto payments that I wasn't thinking about, I wasn't checking my email because I accidentally completely closed out of it, which means I don't get notifications on my computer for it. I went over my allotted balance. So my cap on my credit card is $2,500, and it said that I was at like 2,170, but it said my available money to spend was like negative 84, and I think that means there was a pending charge, because that's usually what that means. That means you have pending charges, and they just show you the available amount that way. And then another Chewy charge hit for dog food, and then it was like negative 180, and so that was crazy. I've never seen that before. I did not know you could go over your credit card's credit limit, but I guess that's because I pay it off all the time. I must have like some sort of built-in buffer. I did find in my email them saying like, hey, we might start declining your charges if you keep going over. So there must be like a buffer range in there. But that was crazy because I did not know that was possible. And it was also incredibly frightening when I clicked my credit card like app to open, and it was like all red, all the text. I was like, what's going on? So it's been a hectic week, needless to say. And it's just going to get more hectic. So self-care, I scheduled another haircut for myself. I know it's kind of soon to my last one. It'll be like three weeks between them. I'm just going to get another trim. I found a different place this time, so it won't be $100. And I think I'm just going to take it from here. I did want to leave this money, but I ended up moving my dog training stuff that happened to, what's it called? Oh, to December. And so that was because I'm basically going to be out of town for, my cat is like making really weird noises right now. But I am basically going to be out of town for the next couple of weekends, and so I just moved them all to December. So I don't really need this, so I'm just going to move this to self-care. And that will give me 60. Now, it's going to be 65. So I think we'll move 5 from books. Self-care. Okay. All right, so that should be the appropriate amount. And then, of course, if it, I guess I have to leave a tip, so it might be more than that, but that's good for now. We're going to leave that for now, and then if I go like $5 over, I'll fix that. Yeah, what are we going to do? Okay, so there's nothing in training now. Oh my God. I'm just a little bit stressed, guys. It's fine. Okay. So let's go into December. Like I said, I'm a week late basically on this video. So like that's a thing. And I just don't really, I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to have enough money this month, which is kind of stressing me out, but I'm going to try and figure it out. So I'm going to underfund all these. Woo! Look at all that green. Okay. And then, so this is going to be a 5 paycheck month. So that means that restaurant gets an extra $50 because I changed this to be $50 a week to try and help me with the amount I was overspending. So that is one reason that this month is more expensive than normal and why I don't think I'm going to have enough in my paychecks to meet it. We're just going to assign all of this to Roth. Assign. Okay. Ooh, now we have no money left to assign. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to collapse that. Hopefully we get a little bit of this back. Like, hopefully my utility bill stays down and we can get a little bit of this money back. Oh, I only have $50 in gas. All right. I feel a little stressed. So I'm going down to South Florida for Thanksgiving. So that means I'll need 2 tanks of gas, which means that it's almost certainly going to be over $50. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. Why do I have $750? Oh, it saved $750 for me because I overspent $750 not on a credit card. Because it came straight out of my checking. All right, let's just assign this to the forgotten then. The forgotten. And then I'm going to, after I film this, I'm going to go and pull up my paperwork and stuff. Oh, I still have $15 here I need to transfer. I increased this, but I didn't change the amount in the system, so I have to manually deposit the extra 15. But I just want to see if it's sustainable, so I might wait a little bit. What are we thinking, guys? This needs more money. Obviously, this needs more money. I wonder what. We're just going to go through really quick and see what needs more money. Office supplies, holidays. I think I am actually going to get a tree, but I might ask my parents to get me a tree as my Christmas present so that I don't have to pay for a tree. I'm not sure yet, but I think I do want like a smaller tree maybe, just so I can have something festive. These need money because I'm going to have to update my passport soon. Let's see. I mean, these don't really have any money in them, but I guess that's fine. This is going to need more money. This is going to need more money. This. Oh, I already took $30 out from him. Oh, probably because I was going to see him this month, so I don't think I'm going to spend that much money on him. Like, because normally this is for me to pay for his gas when he comes up. And then obviously I didn't put anything in training. Babysitting needs more. Grooming is good for one groom right now, but I need to increase the amount that it is monthly. Trials, gear. I mean, gear always needs more, but I'm not going to click it. So we have 10 categories really that need to be like bolstered kind of immediately. Ice skating. I basically didn't go at all this session. Like literally, I've gone one time so far, and I'm pretty sure the session ends in December. So I'm missing the 2 weeks for Thanksgiving, and then so I'll probably get 3 out of the, I think it's like 10 sessions. So I might just take a pause. I don't know. I should have thought more about like my scheduling when I booked this session, but I think next session will be January to March or April, so I don't see why I couldn't go more. But I also don't want to keep spending money on it and then not going, so I need to do some thinking on that. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's see. So December we have 3965. Oh wait, we can't use that number because that includes the Wish Farm, which is like 3 of my paychecks in and of itself. 3192, and we have 2 paychecks left this month, and for me the income I'm gonna get is gonna be about equal to $2,700. So I'm gonna be about $400 short. So let's just see if we can kind of make a game plan really quick. I think, I mean, I can take training off, I suppose. I think it's this food category. It's just so expensive now, and I might need to go in and find them new food options that are cheaper because, first of all, I don't think either of them like their food. One of my dogs, he really has to be tempted to eat his, and my other dog, I think he might actually be allergic to the food I'm feeding him because his paw pads are like, or the fur in between his paw pads is like discolored now. So I think he might be allergic to it. So I might need to completely overhaul what I'm feeding them anyway. So I might need to just go and find something a little bit cheaper. And then just figuring out what I can skip on, I guess. I mean, basically all of my stuff probably will be skipped. 3,000. Man, why is it so tight this month? Oh, because the 5 paycheck month is also affecting things, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be a little tight. We're going to have to figure it out. I don't know what we'll end up skipping. Oh, we're going to we'll save about $50 overall in this, I think. I'm still going to put money there, but I think I was doing like 150, 150, which leaves me with an extra 50. Still, that's only 2,900. We need 2,700, so there's still $200 left to remove. And this isn't even the 605 I normally contribute. So it is going to be an interesting month for sure. I'm gonna look a little bit more and try and figure out what changed, what's making it so expensive. But for now, guys, that's it. I hope you have a lovely weekend or week, because I'm going to be posting this in the middle of the week, I guess. And hopefully from here on out, I will be caught up and good to go as far as my videos go. Yeah, have a good time. Bye.